Coming up on UT10 News in HD, student government elections continue to have problems.
And a UT10 reporter tackles Rocket football.
Plus, Vakrina Aberdeen took a swing at covering the start of baseball season and men's tennis. Your news in 10 minutes starts now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ashley Karsten.
And I'm Ian Davis. On Thursday, student government election results were postponed. The election board has delayed the results due to issues with candidates' financial forms. Candidates are required to submit financial paperwork regarding contributions and spending for their campaign. Forms will be turned in on April 4th before the polls close on April 5th. The Strickland Deli ticket turned their paperwork in late, risking a possible disqualification. Failure to meet the deadline will result in disqualification. The election board is giving the candidates affected by the situation the opportunity to go through the appeal process.
For the forms to be due before campaigning's over is, it's just definitely a little bit out of whack.
3 tickets have been disqualified for other violations during the election, but the No Richardson team appealed their disqualification and remained on the ballot. Results of the election will be announced tonight at 8:15 in the Student Union, room 2582. Construction on the Gateway project will be coming to a close with renovations to the Rocket Hall parking lot. The university is teaming up with DGL Consulting Engineers to update Lot 25 on the corner of Secor and Door. The $1.9 million project will bring landscape changes, repave the new parking area, and add new driving lanes. 278 spots will be there for the community, and no spots will be lost for students.
We didn't want to divide the lot because we don't want to put up dividers. We want to make sure that the place feels welcoming to everyone.
The parking lot construction begins May 7th and should be completed by July 9th. Lot 25 will be closed during that time. UTMC is now offering a 4-star dining experience to guests, students, and staff. Chef Scott Sundermeyer has joined the Medical Center as a new executive chef. The chef is part of the university's improvements to the Skyview Food Court and the Four Seasons Bistro on the medical campus. UT's new chef was the executive chef for the Ford Motor Company and brings a new menu and healthier choices.
A 5th grader can pronounce it or identify it, that's what I'm going to be cooking with. So a 5th grader typically cannot read a box and have all those chemicals that are in there, so that's what I won't be cooking with.
Chef Sundermeyer will be preparing fresh meals every Thursday at the bistro.
A new club on campus is pairing up with a shoe company for a good cause. The UT Times Campus Club raises awareness about children who do not own shoes. Through events and fundraising, the club donates shoes to children in countries such as Ethiopia and Argentina. The 20-member group is going barefoot today for Tom's One Day Without Shoes, which they hope will turn heads.
I want weird looks. Like, I want to be having someone walk down the pathway in Centennial Mall and be like, why don't you have your shoes on? And then that person tell them exactly why and why it's so important.
UT is one of 500 college campuses in the United States taking part in the One Day Without Shoes event. The Tutoring Center is helping students with more than just math and science. They also offer tutoring in 5 different languages in the basement of Carlson Library. In February, the center added Chinese and Arabic tutors to their services. 7 different tutors help students with languages ranging from Spanish to Arabic. 60 tutors are available Monday through Friday in a variety of subject areas.
I personally like when, you see that light bulb click, they just, oh, okay, I get it.
No appointments are necessary and walk-ins are welcome. Check their website for hours of operation. Have you ever wanted to play football for the Rockets?
Reporter Rosalind Muniz suited up for the day and knocked some players around.
I got the chance to be a Rocket football player in the first ever UT Student Fantasy Football Camp. UT's Leadership Council held their first fantasy football camp last Wednesday. Students took pictures with Coach Matt Campbell, toured the locker room, and tried on football gear. Activities included visiting the football complex, completing drills, and an obstacle course. Even I joined in on all the fun. Coach Campbell explains why this event was necessary.
I really felt it was important for us to try to give back and to show our students what goes on here in our football program on a day-to-day basis and really make them feel a part of it because they are such a part of the success that we've had here.
UT volleyball players Adria Pryor and Jordan Kelsey participated in this event.
I like the dunk tank. That was fun because you got to see them, revenge on our friends up there on the seat or whatever. So it was cool to throw the ball at the little push thing and make them fall in.
About 100 students came to the Glass Bowl. Coach Campbell plans to have fantasy camp take place every year. I'm Rosalind Muniz for UT10 News.
I'm Vakrina Aberdeen, and this is your UT10 Sports. It was a week of home openers with the men's tennis team playing in their first MAC conference match, and the Toledo Mud Hens kicked off their season. But first, the UT baseball team faced Kent State in a non-conference game last Wednesday. The Rockets struggled to stay alive as the Kent State Golden Flashes came out striking early on. In the bottom of the fourth, Rocket Jeff Cola hits it to the second baseman who boots the ball, sending Nate Langles home, bringing the Rockets within one. But Kent State will bounce back in the top of the fifth with Nick Hamilton slugging one up the center past UT's second baseman to bring David Lyon flying home. To add insult to injury, the Golden Flashes sealed the game in the sixth inning with 4 more runs and went on to defeat the Rockets with a final score of 8-4. The UT baseball team will be back at home this afternoon against the Dayton Flyers. From the diamond to the court, the UT men's tennis team served up their first conference home opener against Chicago State on Friday. The Rockets didn't give the Chicago State Cougars a chance as they rallied early on in the match. Starting with doubles, UT swept all 3 matches with Team Tomas Stillman and Leo Soria taking the top seed. Then in singles, the Rockets conquered all 6 matches with Stillman and Soria coming out on top again. The Rockets annihilated the Cougars with a final score of 7-0. Coach Al Warmer says he is happy to be playing at home.
The nicest thing about it was we got to play outside. Here, new facility, new surface, and on our campus, outdoors.
Continuing with home openers, history was made at Fifth Third Field Friday evening when the Mud Hens packed the house with over 13,000 fans. Starting in the bottom of the second, Audie Siriaco hits one out of the coop for a home run, putting the Mud Hens up 3-0. And it doesn't stop there. Jared Head drives the ball between the legs of the shortstop, giving Ryan Strebe the chance to soar home. The Hens struck out the Indianapolis Indians with a final score of 5-1. And that's how the Toledo Mud Hens won the game. My co-anchor Ian Davis was also at the home opener on Friday and looked into how Toledoans welcome back the boys of summer.
The Mud Hens were fired up and ready to play with fans of all ages cheering them on.
I love the Mud Hens!
But the Hens weren't the only ones ready to show the fans what opening day is all about. As always, Muddy and Madonna were there having some fun with the kids. Celebrating opening day has been one of Toledo's longest traditions since the team was founded in the late 1800s. The record-setting crowd was more than excited to start off the summer the right way, watching their Hens take on the Indianapolis Indians. We found the one and only Eric Page cheering on the Mud Hens. But he wasn't the only Toledo celebrity at the game. Mayor Mike Bell and Tom Cole, the coach, were also showing their support. And just when I thought I could take a break, fans made me go back to work. Over 13,000 fans came to Fifth Third Field, setting an attendance record for this year's home opener. I'm Ian Davis. For UT10 News.
Wow, the Hen House was really rocking. But where's my foam finger?
You know, I had a lot of fun with the fans, but I didn't have any time to shop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right.
Come on, guys. But while we do have a little bit of time, I would like to wish our production manager, John Ida Miller, a happy birthday.
That's it from UT10 News. For the latest breaking news from campus and bios from all UT10 reporters, go to our website, ut10news.com.
And remember, you can always watch our award-winning newscast on YouTube and Facebook, where you can get caught up on all of your campus news whenever you want. For Ian Davis, Vakrina Aberdeen, and all of our crew, I'm Ashley Karsten. Have a great week, and stay tuned for more news from the UT campus.